This is one thing I have to complete right here. It's falling apart. The Dodge fluid drive. Not a fluid drive anymore, but at one point I have all the trim in here. That's really going to make it pop. Now that the purple paint's on there, I want to get this heater box so that when I come either to No Name Nationals or any type of car show, I can have an LED heater box in there that it like it goes on like a color spree. It's doing all different colors and effects. So not only would it be a plug-in heater again that you could just have it while you're there, you could have a light effect going on underneath the dashboard. Because if I bring it there, it's just going to be for the burnout competition. It's not going to be for racing. I mean, if they let me race it, I'll do it once, but I don't think I'm going to do it with anybody else on the track in case it falls apart or something happens, which I don't think is going to happen whatsoever. It's built very well. And the body, believe it or not, was rust-free before we started. I mean, I don't know what they used on this floor. It's like a tar. But it was harder to grind through the layer of tar than it was to get through the metal. With the, I call them the butter blades, the really thin grinding blades, using the cut. And then we got Cummins power underneath there, big turbo. Don't swim in the pool. Just got to button everything up. I went crazy. I painted the entire steering wheel. Second time I painted it. First time I didn't really do a good job. This time I didn't either, but what are you gonna do? I was happy with it. That's what counts. Oh, I could use one of these. Nice. Now it's purple. Now I know whose it is. I don't know if this is original, this wood, but flatheads, tapered flatheads. Take those screws out. Put new plywood in there. If it's still sticking up the top, it's going to be like a go-kart with that exhaust sticking up right there. That round pipe is the exhaust. And then, where are they? I think inside that toolbox, the taillights have to go back on. Uh-oh. Mercedes. Then I'm looking, I'm like, wait a second, it wasn't blue to begin with, it was red, because now you got maroon back here. But on the firewall, it was like a royal blue. That's what was strange. There's the back seats of the Nova. Dana 80 rear. Drive shaft has to be 55.5 inches, 1410 U-joint, Spicer number. Gonna get that made up at US Truck Parts ASAP. But we got rid of the 3-inch blocks to even out the suspension a little bit. It was sitting too high. And it's still sitting too high. But I'm happy with that. And I don't know, a little bit how I wanted it, the center of this with the center of the tires. Almost got to the point where I wanted it, that it looks like that way, but just out maybe an inch. I don't know if that matters to look from the back, if that would have looked cool, but it's better this way than that way because it's covering the outside tire a little bit more if I do somehow street it one day. But right now it's on the trailer here, ready to get moved anywhere I need it to. Winter's coming, and we'll be using the boat again too.